Hey, Kate. There's something important I need to talk to you about. Is now a good time?
Sure, Dylan. What's up?
Well, have you ever thought about our future, like getting married?
Marriage? Wait, are you proposing or something?
Sure, you can think of this as a proposal. But how would you feel if I asked you to marry me now? Would you be happy?
Yes, of course.
But what if I also asked you to quit your job when we get married?
What? Why?
Well, I might need to move back to my hometown in the near future. You know that my parents run their own business, right?
Yes, you mentioned before that they own a small business.
They want me to take over the family business at some point. So if we get married, I want you to quit your job and move back home with me.
Wait a second. Isn't your older brother supposed to take over the family business?
About that. Apparently, my brother and his girlfriend got eloped. So now, that responsibility falls on me.
Can't you just say no? I thought you didn't want to be involved with the family business.
But if I turn this down, there's no one else to take over the business. And I've always been a bit jealous of my brother who was first in line for that position. So, it's not like I don't want to be involved.
Well, if you're not being forced to take on that responsibility, but leaving my current job, and on top of that, moving to your hometown, that's a bit... I don't know, it's a lot to process right now.
What? Do you not want to?
It's not that I don't want to, but I finally landed this job, which has been my dream since I was young, and I've worked so hard to get here. I don't know if I could just up and leave.
I see. Then, I guess we need to break up.
Huh? Break up?
Well, if you're not willing to leave your job and move back to my hometown, there's no other choice, right? So I guess this is it.
Wait, just like that? We've been together for 6 years, you know that, right?
But you won't move back with me, right? And if you don't want to leave your job, how are we supposed to get married? It's just a waste of time to discuss this back and forth.
That's true, but isn't there a nicer way to put it?
And if things don't work out with you, I need to let the other party know too.
What other party are you talking about?
You know how I went back home last weekend? Well, my parents set me up on a date with this girl and...
What? A date? And you tried to keep that a secret from me? Isn't that cheating?
No, it's not cheating. We're not actually dating or anything. We just hung out and went out to eat a few times. But the girl seems really interested in me. And her family wants me to think about marrying her.
What? That's ridiculous. So if things between us don't work out, you're just gonna go and marry a different girl? That doesn't even make sense. So basically, I'm just your safety net? Do you think I'm stupid or something?
No, that's not what I'm saying. It's just that she's the only daughter of one of my parents' clients. And they're very wealthy. So marrying her will really help our business. You know what they say about marrying into money. So my parents are really pushing me to marry her too. But I've been putting it off since I'm with you and everything. But she's just as good looking as you. And it's hard to say which one of the two of you is prettier.
Huh? Wait, so you went on a date with a girl who's not your girlfriend, and you want to compare who's prettier? Are you with me just for my looks?
That's not what I meant. Are you mad? I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't think you get the point. Whatever. I don't care anymore. We can break up, and you can go do whatever the hell you want.
Really? Are you sure? Oh, I'm really sorry it has to end like this. Oh, but I know you'll find someone better right away. I hope you end up happy.
Right. Whatever. Thanks a lot for wasting the past 6 years of my life. Goodbye.
Hey, Kate, how's it going? You won't believe what's been going on with me. They must all hate me or something. Remember my brother that eloped? He came back home out of nowhere. And now my parents want him to take over the family business. On top of that, he's gonna live at my parents' house with his wife and kids. So they want me to move out. After I worked so hard to learn about the family business. And living at home this whole time to support my parents. It's like they completely forgot about me as soon as my brother came home. Can you believe that? Hey, are you even listening?
I'm at work now? I don't have time to be bothered with your nonsense. Why are you even messaging me? Our relationship has been completely over for years now.
I know we're not together anymore, but still. You can let me vent a little, can't you?
Huh? I absolutely don't understand why I need to listen to any of this. Just have your parents or your wife listen to your self-centered banter.
Well, yeah. But my parents are too busy spoiling my brother and his family. And when I mentioned that my parents want me to move out, my wife confessed that she had been cheating on me for a while. So she left with our child and now lives with her lover. I'm all alone now. It's like my parents have no need for me now that my brother's gonna take over the business, and they treat me like an outsider. Can you believe that?
Actually, I don't really care one way or another. Whatever is going on in your personal life really has nothing to do with me.
Well, anyways, I'm thinking of getting a divorce. I never realized how stubborn rich people were, and it was getting too much for me. I'm also thinking of leaving my parents' company and moving back there. I want to cut all ties with my family.
Okay. Just do whatever you want.
So, Kate, do you want to get back together?
You're kidding me, right?
I married my wife because my parents wanted me to, but I haven't been able to stop thinking about you. I should have just refused taking over the company and married you instead. It's been my biggest regret this whole time. So, let's get married now.
In case you didn't know, I'm happily married now. And I have 2 kids.
What?
I don't know why you would just assume that I'm still single. How many years do you think it's been since we broke up? I got married 4 years ago. And I have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old now.
You're kidding, right? But you said that it would make you so happy if we got married. Oh, how could you do this? Why would you go and marry some other guy and not wait for me?
That was all before you wanted to move back home to marry that rich girl. What made you even think that I would wait around for you? You actually wanted me to wait until you got divorced? Like I'm some loyal pet? Anyways, you're the one who said that I could find someone better. Or did you forget that part?
No, I know that's what I said, but... you could have let me know if you were getting married. You didn't even invite me to your wedding.
No one invites their ex to their wedding. It's not like we're friends.
But I left my wife at my parents' house, with all intentions of moving back and starting over with you. Are you gonna betray me too? I have nowhere to go. Where am I supposed to live?
That's your problem, not mine. Don't try to drag me into this. It has nothing to do with me. You did this all to yourself.
Why is all this happening to me? My brother just appears out of nowhere and takes over my position. My parents want to kick me out after all I've done for them. My wife leaves me to live with her lover and takes our child as well. And you just go and get married without even saying anything. This is so messed up.
Can you stop complaining already? I'm sorry that things didn't work out the way you intended with your family business, but you never even mentioned any of that to me. And you're the one who decided to move back home. You chose to dump me, who really thought we had a future together, for a person with more money. Why don't you stop making a huge fuss and do something about it then? If you don't want to give up your position, why don't you tell your brother that? And if you want to get divorced, take your wife to court already.
I know that, but I can't.
How can you act so tough with me, but can't be the least bit confident in front of your own family? You had no problem breaking up with me back then.
Well, I was much younger. And I can't just do whatever I want anymore. What if my brother decides to leave again or something?
Isn't that exactly what you want? I don't really understand you. There's no point in discussing this. It's just a waste of time. I'm busy, so I'm gonna go. Actually, I'm gonna block you, so don't get in touch with me anymore.
No, don't do that. Why would you want to block me?
Because I don't have the time to deal with your indecisiveness, and besides, we're not even friends. You were so quick to turn your back on me. But when you're the one that's being rejected, you don't even know what to do with yourself? What a loser.
What the hell? What do you mean by that? What did I do wrong? What am I supposed to do from now?
Figure it out yourself? This is so frustrating. At least there's one thing I know for sure. I'm so glad I didn't marry someone so selfish and cowardly. Goodbye.
No, wait, Kate!
In the end, Dylan never left his parents' company, and he never got divorced, even though he's still separated from his wife. He also decided to continue working under his brother's employment. But soon after his brother took over the business, he borrowed a large amount of money using the company's name and just disappeared. Under the circumstances, Dylan took over as the company's acting president. But with such a huge debt, no banks would take on the company's liabilities, so all the workers ended up leaving. On top of that, his wife just served him divorce papers, and his parents vanished overnight without leaving any trace. He had no escape, and just keeps finding himself in deeper trouble. I feel kind of bad about how his family treated him, but it's just karma coming back to bite him in the ass.